All right, all right, all right, all right. We got Taurus in the house. That's right. This is CaraSeen coming in here for Taurus for the month of March 2020. Let's see what we have shaking in here. Now, last month, I got to check to my notes here. Last month, you were isolating yourself. Things were slowing down, little energy. A bit of bad luck here with the finances, and you needed to have some heart-to-heart conversations to sort some stuff out here. So let's have a little flip-see and a look-see and see what we have here for you here, Taurus, for the month of March here. Now, month of March here is some springtime energy, and that's Taurian energy, that's Aries energy, that's Gemini energy, that's nice spring love right there. That feels great. Okay, let's split that. Month of March 2020, Taurus. Leaving the legacy behind here. What do we have here? We have some battles happening here. Jeez, they're still dealing with some issues here. We're dealing from February as well. We got the Seven of Wands here, and still in your self-defense mode here. You're still in protective mode against any competition here. And we have some prosperity that's being averted, and that's not very cool. That's in the direction of what's heading here for the month. Trying to leave a legacy, and your Magician is in reverse here. We got the Hierophant straight up here. But sometimes we can feel there might be some problems here, some wasted resources. Let's have a little look here into what's happening here with the Seven of Wands and see why you're feeling in self-defense mode and why that's happening here for you. What's crossing that is you want to get away from this. You want to get away from the BS. What's happening? You got another 7 laying down here. On top of that, you got 7 and 7 and Swords. This is a little betrayal, right? This is honesty. This is want to run away from the situation. This is some success over victory. It's determination. This is overcoming obstacles here as well and challenges. You need to deal with your problems, Taurus. Sometimes some of your negative traits, you can be a little bit inflexible, my friend. Just saying with love. You can be a little stubborn sometimes. Sometimes you can be a little resentful of the situation here. And I see that with the prosperity in reverse. And you are a Taurus. So just what's happened sometimes here. But we have the Moon card, and you're holding back some secrets with yourself here. I think you need to get out in here and see what's happening here. You're worried about your legacy. You have the Moon card here straight up. And the Moon card is about unforeseen problems, okay? Unseen problems here. This is voluntary changes. This is secrets coming in dreams. This is outcomes coming in dreams. Time to pay attention. You might be getting some messages coming through with that. Now we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Now this one here is not very fun to have in reverse. This is workaholism here. This is jealousy. This is financial setbacks here. Sometimes this could be envy. And what's crossing that here is you've waited here a heck of a long time. And we are dealing with a lot of financial issues here this month. Coming into the second week here, you've been planting your seeds and you've been waiting a heck of a long time for this to fulfill itself here. You've been doing a lot of the work on your own, I see here too, with the Hermit card. This is isolation here too, but sometimes this is repeating past mistakes. Could be dealing with like a Virgo energy here as well. This is feeling a little stuck here too. Why is that here? Well, you want a legacy, you want completion, you want family, you need to have your finances and your work in order here. You are thinking about the future, and you are thinking about long term here. You have a community around you. It's what you desire, what you need, what you have. What's crossing that is a Knight of Swords here. I don't like that cat in reverse. Kind of unrealistic expectations here, but getting over some 5 of Pentacles here in reverse. And this is a hope in return and recovery when this one here is in reverse. Remember, this is my view. I'm liking this. This is about the 3rd week here in the month. I like that. We got some outcome here with the Magician in reverse, and this is scattered energy, okay? This is you're not fulfilling up to your true potential. You're not topping up the water barrel, my friend. And why is that? Because we have quarrels shaking in here. We got the 5 of adversity right in the middle. That's not cool to see. I don't want to see that at all. This is rivalry. This is challenges. This is obstacle. This is arguing for the sake of arguing. Just quarreling just because of quarreling. Needs to have some teamwork coming in here. And we got the Ace of Love here in reverse. The Ace of Love in reverse is about being let down and feeling a little depressed and disappointed. And this is going to be about your 3rd weekend to here. And why is because we're dealing with originality and what would you say, problems with authority sometimes. I feel this is more family situation you're dealing with, whether you're dealing with a parent that you're fighting over or you have a kid that's fighting you with. You're dealing with someone at work. There's someone with authority you're definitely biting at the bit with. It's really, really hurting you, really driving you wild, really pissing you off, and it's affecting your need for security. This person is really, really affecting your long-term security and affecting your legacy here. And when you do that to a Taurus, woof, that is not a good thing, a good place to go when you reckon that. Or interrupting that. Yeah, and we have partnership here in reverse. Here we have the 2 of Cups upside down. This is a breakup. This is disinterest. This is arguments. This is being pissed off. And I feel this has to be with the work related here in the situation of the month. Let's find out why. Let's go into a little bit more into career and work, finances. Let's rock into that earth energy, okay? That pentacle energy now. We're going to go into your energy, the Taurian energy, the physical energy. Check out that earth. This is going to be a nice earth reading for you when it comes to finances and career. 2 more shuffles. Now, last month there was a little bit of bad luck when it came to finances. So let's see what we have rocking in here for March. Kind of ignoring some choices, running away for some things and hiding behind your walls. There's some secrets happening here, but you're going to have to deal with some outcomes. Your paranoia is dropping down. You're dropping down the barriers around you. That's good to see. Woo, but still wanting to sneak away from that. If you notice here, the battles in the background here. This guy is not even a soldier. He's taking and leaving. He's even dropping some stuff along the way. Doesn't seem to be too worried. This is stealing. This is running away with... Are you stealing office supplies? You took staplers and whiteout pens, didn't you? I would have totally taken binders if I were you. And definitely some whiteout and some pens. I'm always needing erasers. Anyway, we got the Moon card, and I know you're stealing office supplies. That's what's happening. You're leaving. Oh my God. Loving it. Take it. Don't forget to take colored staples along with that. We got the Moon card and what's crossing that here. And this is celebration in reverse. This is over excess. Well, maybe you've been celebrating a lot of the things that have been going on through the month. And you've been celebrating just a little bit too much here. This bit too much partying. Too much partying. Wasting your energy. Planting those seeds. Now you're going to struggle with your goals now. You're not keeping on track here, my friend. I need you to be a little more determined. That's the Taurus way. You're a very determined, very strong-willed person. You got to get back on track here, and you got to stop stealing away, and you're in a little chaotic situation right now. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. There's some fear of change here. This is a chaotic situation, as I was saying. This is an unwanted change. This is sometimes a little bit of disgrace, a little bit of ruin, this little of upheaval. And you're running away from it. And you're running away from it in disgrace. You're not running away from it properly. And why is that? You're dealing with this alone, my friend. Yes, you are. Oh, well, my apologies. I didn't know you were dealing with this alone. That makes a lot of sense right now. We have the 4 of Cups here in reverse. And this is feeling a little unfulfilled here. This is a new outlook, a new direction when this here is in reverse. This is a new option. But don't take too long, okay? If you take too long, that option's going to poof, disappear. You got 3 right in front of you could be using, but you're not. Disaster averted? No. Doing things on your own? Yes. It's light. Are things lit up? Possibly. We got things lit up with some lightning coming in. That's not a good time. We got things lit up with a lantern here. That's a better time. We got things lit up with some fire. It'll warm you up, but it's not a good time. You're obviously jumping away from this situation. You're stealing away from this situation. Looks like you're going to be dealing with this situation on your own when it comes to this financial. Yep. I think that's a yep. Oh my goodness, we got 5 of, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get something good. We got the 5 of Cups here in reverse here. You can be doing it on your own, but hope is returning. This is about recovery when we get this in reverse. What's crossing that is new beginnings here. We got the Death card. We got the 8 card rocking in here, and that's awesome and kick-ass to see. Death card straight up, okay? This is some new beginnings because we have endings. That's right. This is some big changes. This is rebirth. This is transformation. This is the white flower of purity, the white horse of purity, the red intensity of the passion of the eyes, and the red of the feather of the passion, right? This is new. This is prayers have been answered here. We have the sun here. Do we get the moon? I'm going to show you something cool. When you get the Death card and the Moon card together, check this out. Now, right here, you're going to see the 2 towers with the moonrise. And right here, you see the tower with the moonrise. Now, the moon is just rising here, and you got the full moon and rise here. I like that. That shows me you're reaching your goals, okay? Even though you're going through a bit of chaotic times, you're going to be reaching and you have the wishes do come true. But I notice you're sitting and you're resting here on your chair and there's walls of protection around you. Come out from behind your walls. You don't need to feel paranoid anymore and count those cups and make a wish, okay? This is dreams come true. This is material abundance. This is good health here. And what's crossing that is absolute awesomeness. We got the Sun card here in reverse. That's fine. The Sun card in reverse here, this is about sometimes delayed gratification. Okay, this is temporary setback sometimes and because we're waiting. Now, we were waiting over here right now, weren't we, here too? And so you got waiting with here. And you can feel a little bit, sometimes a little bit of sad over the situation, but I think it's because you're overthinking the situation too much here. And the reason crossing that, we have the Star in reverse. Of course we do. We're dealing with some quiet energy, okay? This is about depression and illness sometimes when we're feeling the sad, okay? This is intolerance here. This is feeling we're being ignored. Make that wish and get out from behind your protective walls, okay, please? Okay, you have battles here. You just need to let go. You have some quarrels that have been coming in here when it comes to work. And you have won those quarrels, okay? This is just the 1 week. You've won those quarrels and it's time to let go. You can see they're not bleeding. You've disarmed them. They've walked away. They're crying. You've even taken their swords. There's nothing left for them to argue with. Time to let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. You don't need to let them constantly get underneath your skin, okay? Now check this out. We have isolation energy ending here. We have paranoia ending. We're going to have faith here, okay? Your defensive is going down here. We got the Lovers in reverse, and that's fine. This is arguments here. This is stopping, okay? This is about regrets and some bad choices here, and this could be doing with some finances coming in. Now, we have some gifts here. This is about some moving on here. There's some gifts here. Now, we have the 6 of Cups here. And this sometimes can be quite innocently about a reunion of gifts from the past. It could be memories coming in here. The nostalgia of it coming in here and rocking in here is the Fool card. And this is a fresh hope and taking some chances here. And I don't want you to worry about the partnership of the Lovers being in reverse, okay? You have some partnership breaking up with at work, but you have the Fool, a fresh new hope and taking chances right on top of that, okay? Adventure begins. So that's not very bad at all to see, okay? And that's for some career and finances. That's your earth and magical energy right there. Let's have a look at some love life here for you, my love. My Taurian. Let's have a little look-see for Taurus for Love March 2020. Love March reading, Taurus 2020. What is in store for March? Your work-related stuff is kind of in a bit of a flu for the end of the month, but it seems like the beginning of the month things are really good. So the cards are not set in stone, okay? We can change those at any time. You're crossing your heart, my friend. We got love is averted. Spending some alone time, no more. All right. So we got love is in the air and love is you don't care. We got crossing your heart and we got blindfolds on. You got choices and you don't want to take them. You got the Two of Cups here in reverse. This is a romantic love that you don't want anything to do with. This separation, this disinterest. Sometimes this could be arguments here. We got the Hermit here in reverse. This is about loneliness. Sometimes repeating past mistakes. Sometimes feeling a little stuck here. This is some isolation here, but you're not on top of your goals here now. You're not on top of where things are feeling right now. And I don't like seeing that with my Taurus. You're not following your intuition and you're trying to get over the burdens. You need to cross that river, okay? You got rough waters on one side and you got calm on the other. You have to finish crossing that river and release those burdens, and I commend you. That's a Taurian energy right there. That's kind of like that's some good old-fashioned values that you're going to finish and follow through. You're going to have that closure and you're going to finish things up. That's not bad at all here. The Six of Swords rocking in here. This sometimes just about a necessary relocating, a necessary transition that's coming into the fact with a relationship. We have the Two of Swords here straight up, and this is time to compromise or make a decision. You're uncrossing your heart and your blindfolds are on, but you got calm waters at your back and you got blue skies of the night, my friend. You don't see anything happen back. You can take your rest on that seat. You can see the nice calm waters and you can see the nice calm skies. You don't need to protect your back anymore. Your balancing act is not working out either. Nope. You're definitely not doing very well with that balancing act. You got the Two of Pentacles right here, and you don't have the ability to commit right now, and you're feeling a little overwhelmed. You might be struggling with that, commitment issues. And that's what I could be seeing here too. You just don't feel like committing, and right now if you don't want to, you don't have to. You got financial matters that are happening right here first that are more important in your life. You have the King of Cups. You got some love, so if you do want it, it's there. You have this really awesome guy, this really awesome cat right here. There's no male or female energy. This is the King of Love right here. This represents the male and the female. This person here is all about us being very supportive and having details and love. And this is about like Pisces energy and Scorpio and Cancer energy right there. Pentacle energy is you all the way, but we have a lot of love cups here too, poking out on our top part here, and we got injustice for all here in reverse. This little dishonesty we've had in the relationship, sometimes some unfairness. This could be some legal problems. This could be some watching out for your home life, watching out for prenups, watching out for goodies there. This got some quarrels hanging in here. Did you know if you take all these 5 wands, you can make it into a star? So maybe if you can work on a little bit more teamwork. I think there's just fighting for the sake of arguing for arguing. A couple months ago, I remember someone was doing that too before Taurus. They were just arguing for the sake of arguing. And Taurians are not like that. They're not argumentative creatures. When you finally get to the point when you are pissed off, whew, just let you finish. But it takes a lot to piss off a Taurus. So who's ever pissing you off is just getting under your tail feathers, okay? And you got the Queen of Swords shaking in here, and you got They're taking away some of your transformation. They're taking away some of your identity with their mouth. With their Queen of Swords energy here. This is not a very nice person. This is a cold and rigid person. This person's unkind. This is a cold-hearted, B-I-T-C-H, when this one is in reverse. And this is some of the things you possibly been dealing with, and dealing with the arguments and breakups here with the Two of Cups here in reverse. These opposites are not attracting. You got the Devil in reverse. That's good to see. Waving, recovery. This is leaving an abusive situation. This is leaving an abusive situation. This is about the 3rd week. This is mid-month here of March. We got the Knight of Pentacles shaking in here, and this is some slow-ass moving energy, but the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, so this is about someone who's being a little stubborn, a little about laziness. It's not working. You may not feel like you want to put in your time and your energy into the situation anymore. You feel like you may not be able to want to put that love and that caring that you did before, because you've given it all that you can, and it's just all it amounts to is just constant arguments, constant burdens, constant getting over, just constant. 4 of Cups in reverse here too, and this is a new outlook and direction here. This could be looking at a new option shaking in here, and you are the Magician. This is some pretty cool energy to see when you're rocking in with the Magician, and this is some focused creativity. This is a turning visions into reality. This is coming into action. This is being wise about the situation too. Here we have the Hangman. Okay, this is self-sacrifice. It's about getting a different perspective on life. I'm loving seeing the Hangman there straight up, because that's some good spirituality right there too. That's some wiseness. This is and transition. This is a time for rebirth and welcome to new life forces. This is overcoming some boredom. Whew, Taurus and bored. Not a fun mix. Not a fun mix. That's when you get a little cranky gust, don't ya? Let's have a little look here into some love oracle for your life. Okay, that one wants to come out. I think you need to take a little break and retreat for yourself here. You need to enjoy the bliss of some holiday time together with you and your loved one. If you're not in a relationship right now, those of you who are couples here, it says here, and it's time to get away and enjoy some time together. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So right now you're financially set on your mind is financially set on your finances. I can't even get that right. So sometimes that can be blocking what's happening, but you got to make the effort here. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take, and taking that break like a little honeymoon, a second honeymoon, getting away with your loved one. Even if you're not married and you've been together a long time, that alone can just be fun to do right there. You know, just have a little getaway, rent a little cabin somewhere and just get away for $100 for the weekend and just enjoy some quiet time and space and read and make love and giggle and laugh and drink wine and have just some you time, some absolute you time. We have some creative writing. Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal and pen or article or book. There you go, right there on your getaway, on your little honeymoon getaway. Take some time to do some writing, do something more artistic. Get out those thoughts, do some poetry, do some journal bulleting or something fun. We have compassion here. Archangel Ezekiel says, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Oh, dear. And that goes with positive thinking about your love life, too. And one of our other cards is spiritual understanding. Archangel Raziel, I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. I would get involved with some symbols, you know, even having a screensaver as some geometric shapes, something just to kind of put out the good vibes. You can even look up geometric shapes that help out different things in your life. You can even print them out, cut them out, and hold them in your hand and meditate on them with them. You can sit on them even and get the energy out that way too. You can make a neat little frame for it and print it out. Frame it, throw it up on your wall, throw it on your fridge. Let's have a little look here into some moon oracle. We have the new moon in Libra. We have the new romantic cycle begins. Oh, nice. I think those of you with couples, you have new exciting things happening. Those of you who are single, also to you, you have someone coming around the corner. Oh my goodness. Staying optimistic. Things are rocking out. Fiery climax approaches with the full moon in Aries. Now, the new moon's with clean slate, okay? This is potential and dreams material. And you were catching the moon card, too, and the majors. And with the full moon energy right here, this is results and forgiveness. This is about gratitude for yourself and compassion with you as well. Well, I just want to say this has been a really cool read here today. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me today. It's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Very, 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 very cool way to end our reading here. You got wonderful things coming your way, and you have a fiery climax. You have a new romantic cycle approaching. You're going to bring in some love with some creative outlets, too, and you're going to get away from a little holiday and get away from some you time, even if it's a little road trip and staying overnight for one night somewhere. Man, that can even help recharge the batteries. Well, throw me down a subscribe and a likes up, and thank you so very much for hanging out with me. Don't forget, in my description below, you can find out my link to my website if you want to book a reading with me. And that's the best way to get a hold of me on there. Well, thank you very much for hanging out with me again, and have a kick-ass day.